Very much. Well, let's go to the Israeli government spokesman, Eylon Levy. He joins me now from Tel Aviv. Eylon Levy, it's good to have you back on the program. Can you just clear up this confusion then? Because the White House apparently wants 3 days. You're prepared to formalize these 4-hour breaks. Which one is it?
There will be no ceasefire without a return of our hostages. We have Hamas holding 239 of our people, including a 10-month-old baby hostage, and we do not plan to rest until we do everything in our power to bring them home. But at the same time, we're making superhuman efforts in order to keep residents of northern Gaza safe from Hamas's own reckless endangerment of them by embedding itself deep under populated areas. That's why I saw your excellent report yesterday. The IDF is, in fact, securing a humanitarian corridor every day for people to leave, in fact, keeping those people safe from Hamas that has been attacking that corridor.
Okay. But a lot of it is in the language, isn't it? Now, President Biden himself has said no chance of a ceasefire, but he does want that 3-day pause in the fighting. Is your government prepared to grant him that?
No temporary ceasefire is on the table until we have a return of our hostages. That is the crisis that we are most concerned about, the fate of 239 people, babies too.
If you get those 2 hostages back that, the Islamic Jihad we're talking about tonight, would that trigger the 3-day pause in the fighting?
I'm not going to speculate about details of sensitive discussions that may or may not have been taking place, but we are demanding the immediate and unconditional return of all of our hostages, and we expect our allies to put all possible pressure on Hamas to that end.
Right. I mean, America is your best friend. They've been by your side. They've given you a lot of moral, military and financial support, and yet it seems they really don't hold much sway over your government.
Israel and the United States are in complete lockstep on the goals of this war, which is that the war must end with the complete destruction of Hamas. Now, we're very sensitive.
But President Biden was irritated with you today. I mean, President Biden did, very rarely for him, express irritation with your government. You heard the clip.
Well, let me tell you about the efforts that Israel is making in order to protect civilians in the northern Gaza Strip as we continue with our campaign to defeat Hamas. Today, Israel opened, I believe it's the first army in history to do so, a human shield hotline. We know that Hamas is holding people against their will in northern Gaza and stopping them from leaving because their entire strategy is based on holding human shields. And I want to read out that number to you right now.
Can I just ask, I just want to ask you about that. Sorry to interrupt you. This is such a novel idea. A human shield hotline. How is that supposed to work when you shut down the internet and the telecoms?
There are phone lines in Gaza at the moment, and I want to read the number because I know many people in the UK may be concerned for friends or relatives in Gaza. And if they call our army, tell them that Hamas is holding them hostage, +972 50 341 0322. I'll say it again in case your technicians want to put it on the ticker on the screen, +972 50 341 0322. That's the Human Shield hotline. Alternatively, if they want to contact us by Telegram, they can at Gaza_saver, and we will do whatever we can in order to rescue from the clutches of Hamas.
Right, so you've bombed them relentlessly for the last month. You've killed over 10,000, mainly civilians, and now you're giving them the Human Shield hotline.
No, Matt. 27 days ago, Israel warned residents of northern Gaza to get out of harm's way because the fighting is going to get dangerous where Hamas has cynically embedded itself under civilian infrastructure. We're pleased that most of the residents of northern Gaza have heeded our warning and have got out of the way, and only a small minority remain. And we're calling on them to get out of the way because Hamas is putting them in danger by building tunnels under their homes, schools, hospitals, mosques.
Okay, going to leave it there. Eylon Levy, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.